Liv and the player Roman Marchuk have joined with us. So may I ask you to switch off your mobile phones. The press conference will be conducted in English.
Приглашающие команды на первом месте. Добрый вечер. Добро пожаловать на послематчевую пресс-конференцию в посвященную игре Кубка Азии в 2022 году в группах Ч между японские сборные и казахстанские сборные.
Coach Aliek, can you please give us your comments about the game?
Здравствуйте.
Японию с победой. Хорошая игра, особенно вторая половина в исполнении Японии.
The national team of Japan, they fought very hard and they did a very good job.
Я думаю, залогом их победы стал третий период.
He assumed that the match that it will be. Извините, можно еще раз? Это последняя.
Третий период. Залог победы. То есть то, что им помогло выиграть.
То есть вы ожидали, что это будет...
Третий период. Основной стал, можно сказать.
Хорошо. То есть he expected that the Kazakhstan team will be in the three point. Third quarter, yes.
В котором мы совершили 11 потерь, и основные потери были, что мы не смогли защищаться там. Easy layup были.
Еще раз, я не слышно.
Основное это было 11 наших потерь в третьем периоде.
Хорошо. In the principle, so it's one of the biggest losses of the national team of Kazakhstan in their history.
И плюс к этому мы проиграли 14 подборов.
14 года, да?
Подборов, ребаундов.
Rebound.
We lose 14 rebounds.
Okay. They assume that they lose about the rebound. It's.
Я сейчас сам могу по-английски говорить лучше.
She's 16 rebound.
14.
Oh, sorry. 14.
That's all.
No, it's all.
Thank you, Coach. Roman Marchuk, can you please also give us your comment?
Соглашусь со словами тренера. Мы сыграли первую половину хорошо, вторую половину не справились с давлением.
I agree with our trainer, our coach. Firstly we already won, but we never expected that the match is what will happen.
Мы не справились с фастбрейком.
We figured out that we didn't want to lose.
Ну и также дали разбросаться ихним снайперам.
Еще раз, извините.
Дали разбросаться ихним снайперам.
And then that the match is been unexpected. So the end we got the loss for the team, our national team.
Нам не хватило, наверное, агрессии в нападении в конце второй половины.
We already fought hard with the aggressively and with our energy, and it's very tough. But in the result, we never know the result that. Сколько это? Еще раз, извините.
Во второй половине. Что я там
сказал?
Second half.
Да. In the second half, we are leading, but in the end, we never know the result. So this in the result is we fought for the best.
Еще раз поздравляю Японию с победой.
Once again, thank you. Once again, we congratulate for the Japanese national team.
Все, that's all.
And
That's all from Roman Machu.
I don't know, maybe a question.
No, maybe you have question.
Maybe any question from the media?
Good evening, Coach. My name is Adrian. Good evening, Roman. I'm from Indonesia. My question is, what can you tell us what happened in the bench, also in the court when they run pretty fast in the second half, in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter? I mean, you guys only made 20 points in the second half, 11 in the third and 9 in the fourth quarter. What happened in that span? Can you tell us how you guys try to break the Japanese defense? Thank you.
Ну, Япония, да, хорошо сыграла в защите, более жестко.
The Japan national team, they fought very hard, especially when they defend on the match.
И я хочу сказать, что нам не хватило мастерства, чтобы сопротивляться этой жесткой защите.
So we could conclude that we kind of run out of our energy. So we can't figure it out that our team could be in the end face the loss of the match.
Мы сделаем выводы и на данный момент уже начинаем подготовку с Ираном.
We already know the result now. That now we are ready to train and fight for the next match with Iran.
That's it.
That's all.
Okay. Same.
Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you everyone. This is the end of the first
Да,
part
всё.
of
Спасибо всем. И да.
That's all. Все, thank you.
this is the end of the first part of the press. Welcome back to the second part of this post-game press conference. We now have with us the Japan team with Coach Tom Hovis and Yuki Togashi. Congratulations for the win. Yeah, and Coach, can you please give us your comments?
Yes, Kazakhstan came out in the game, and I think they were the more aggressive team, and they got into a zone, and it kind of took our rhythm a little bit out. Once we started figuring out their zone, towards the end of the second quarter, offensively, I think we were scoring more efficiently, and on defense, we made some adjustments that carried over to the second half. And I think the adjustments that we made on the defensive end really changed the game. They couldn't get open looks. They weren't attacking the paint. We caused a lot of turnovers, and what that did was it got us going on the offensive end and in transition, which is what we want to do. So I was very, very happy with our effort throughout the game, but in the second half, our defensive effort and energy, I think, went to another level, and that's what we need to do moving forward.
Thank you, Coach. Yuki Togashi, can you please also give us your comments?
In Japanese or 日本語でいいです。はい、初戦ということで、やっぱり入りは少し硬くなってしまったかなと思うんですけど、本当に後半のディフェンスからしっかりチームのリズムをつかんで、本当に練習してきたバスケットっていうのはもう後半に出せたかなと思います。はい、本当にチームでいい勝利だったかなと思います。
It was very nice that we could, show our fruit from practice, and it showed up very well in the court. And our defensive prowess, especially in the second half, was really changed the game. And overall, it was a great game from the team. Thank you.
Any question?
One for the coach first,
Yes.
Coach Tom. First of all, congratulations for the win.
Thank you, sir.
TK
Thank you.
from FIBA Asia. One question for me is how much did you expect from Yuki, Kawamura, and Keisei heading into this game, and how much of a difference was from their expectations?
So, Kawamura's been playing great in practice, and he played really good against Chinese Taipei. He last week in Australia, in window 3, he did the same thing on the defensive end. He had 5 steals and really changed the game. So I was hoping for that, and he's a young guy, but he's confident. He knows his role. I thought he was great tonight. He really made an impact on the game. Tominaga he's a special shooter. He really is. Today he was actually off. He missed open shots that he usually makes. So he's getting used to this level of play. He played really well against Australia and against Taipei. So I'm starting to expect that from him. That's his role. He's going to stretch the defense. He's one of those guys that you're kind of surprised when he does miss, and you're not surprised when he makes it, but you're surprised when he misses. So those two played fantastic tonight.
More for Yuki, please. I'd like to ask, as a small point guard like yourself, Yuki Kawamura, what advice did you have for him, seeing that you might play a similar role, similar playing style, heading into this game, and what did you think of his performance?
そうですね、あまりこういう多分170センチぐらいの選手を2人持ってるこのナショナルチームのチームっていうのはほとんどないと思いますし、でも今日の試合を見てもらった通り、もうこのチームはやっぱりそのサイズだけではなく、やっぱそのスピードのところで勝負しているので、もう彼の良さっていうのはもう今日最大限に出たと思いますし、 まあ、彼は本当にまあ、スコアファーストではないと思うんですけど、ディフェンスからしっかり今日はリズム作ってくれて、スティールからアシストからと、本当にチームに勢いを与えてくれたかなと思います。
As you can see, it's really rare to have two players, especially two players beneath 170 centimeters. But it's also important to emphasize that it's not the size that matters, but also we have our speed and defensive prowess, as you can see from the game before. Player Kawamura had several steals, and from there we had great defensive stops, and I think it really played well.
Next questions?
Coach, good evening. I'm Adrian from Main Basket Indonesia. Coach, I want to know how you rate your shooting night for today, because like the stats say that you guys shot 82 times today, right?
Yeah. No, the pace. I think the pace was a good pace for us. I have to look at the points per possession. We really want to be 1 point or above in our points per possession. So. I can't really see this. We missed a lot of open threes. We've got to get better at that. We've got several guys on this team that can shoot. They are a little bit young and inexperienced. I think they just need to settle down and stroke the three. So Suda's not young, but he's a really good shooter. He was just missing, and at the very end, when everything's relaxed, he makes a shot. Inoue is a very good shooter. He was missing badly on his shots, and he's a really good shooter. So those guys are getting this experience, and once we start hitting open threes, because when players like Togashi and Kawamura attack the paint and kick out to open looks, I really think we should be close to 40% from the three-point line. And if we are close to 40%, we're going to be a really tough team to beat. Yeah, thank you.
There are two questions to Coach Tom from Takeshi Shibata.
Yes.
The first one, how did you like the big lift by the triple lefty unit of Yuta, Udai, and Keisei in the third quarter? And the second one, in the first half, Japan out-rebounded Kazakhstan 27-17 and still 3 points behind because of their superior shooting. What did you say to the players about the rebounding and perimeter defense during the halftime to stop the rain in the second half?
Yeah, so the first question, the three lefties on our team, I thought they were in at a time when we made a really good run. So they all played well. Yuta just joined us 5 days ago. So did Togashi. They just joined us 5 days ago. So they're really quick and very smart players. So they've picked up our system very fast. And I think Yuta really found a good role for him on the defensive end, protecting the rim, which we don't have a lot of players that can do that. He made some incredible blocks. Offensively, he found his way as an experienced player would. I don't think his shot was on, but he knows how to score. So that was fantastic. And Tominaga he stretches the floor like no one else. And Nishida played great. I thought he was struggling a little bit coming into this tournament with his three, but he was one of the better three-point shooters today. So I thought that was fantastic for him, and I think that really will help his confidence going forward. The second question was about the rebounding. The rebounding, right?
Rebounding.
So I talked to the players at halftime. We were doing a good job offensive rebounding because they were in a zone, and we were able to get some good offensive rebounds. We didn't get a lot of second chance points. I felt like we out-rebounded them in the first half, but their offensive rebounds were more impactful because they would get an offensive rebound and put it back in. And they'd get an offensive rebound and put it back in. So we really needed to just tighten that up a little bit. We take pride in practicing our rebounds, and there's some techniques that we use, and we weren't doing it. So I think we just picked everything up a lot better in the second half. Just the energy level was better on defensively and on the rebounding, and that goes a long way. Yeah.
Another 3 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Only one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a long answer guy.
The last questions. How do you think the chemistry with Yuta Watanabe and the young players such as Tominaga and Kawamura?
Yeah, I thought Yuta was like playing off of their energy. He was really having fun in that second half. You know, when Tominaga hit some threes, Yuta was pumped up, and when Kawamura was getting steals, Yuta was just really excited. So I could see joy from that. So. Yeah, the young players are hungry and they have a lot of energy, and I thought Yuta was playing with that really well. It was fun to watch.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach
Thank
Tom.
you.
Thank you, Togashi. The post-game press conference is officially over. Thank you all for coming.